Hello guys, welcome to the video. Okay guys, today's video is for Wish to class for Season 29. This is GR Speed's Turbo Chicken, guys. Yes, it's actually viable now. And it hits really hard thanks to the changes to this. Dangerous carving knife, guys. Now every half a second for chicken spawn. And they call Cluck Eye as well, guys. That consumes pets to give you tons of damage for your chicken explosion. And auto chickens as well. So let's do a quick rift. And then we'll show all the gear and all that sort of stuff. Well, as usual, guys, in the description of this video is the planner. We'll just do a quick 90, guys, show it in action. Right, let's go pop dogs first. Then, guys, Spirit Walk, and then Soul Harvest, activate your movement speed bonus. Then cast a Pestilence, so activate ROE. Turn to chicken mode, guys, and watch the whole screen just melt. Basically, and you know, off you go. There's a pack here, so explode. If the pack didn't die, cast Pestilence, Soul Harvest, Nado, then back into chicken form again, okay? And that's pretty much the rotation. It's very simple. It's very lazy, which is, I really like. We'll see, man. Lazier the better. Now, obviously, you know, a lot of us are going to be playing solo self-powered mode this season, so we don't have to worry about Paragon. So this build, guys, is great for doing those low-level rifts, man, to get that really quick loot, which is really nice. There's the item cap, I believe, is it 90 or 100? I can't remember now. Like, I think you can get up to 13 legendaries drop. So, as usual, guys, it's a lovely build to farm that sort of content, you know. It's good. Boom. Nado, cast a chicken, and boom. And the auto chickens, guys, will just seek out automatically. They stand still here, like you can see them just going out, like they're just doing their thing, like bang. Absolutely fantastic. This pack here, explode. Also, guys, we're using Convention of Elements ring, so if you can explode on poison rotation, that's your biggest rotation right there. So explode here, you're going to get your biggest crits, okay, in your poison rotation. Lovely. But yeah, as you go to chicken mode, your pets will be consumed, and it increases all your damage for your chickens. Your next chicken explosion, your base attack as well, man. Which is lovely. Boom, there you go, it's dead. Cast Pestilence again to activate ROE. And it did it again. That's it, guys. Easy peasy, man. Most of the time, you can just stay in chicken form. Just explode on enemies. There's a big pack of them, guys. But obviously, you know, elite packs. That's when you want to explode the chicken by pressing any of your skill keys. Just go bang like that. And everything will, everything will die. Everything will die. Just remember, guys, to cast zombie dogs before you go into chicken form, so that way you get the damage bonus, okay? Or you can take fresh Legion of Daggers instead if you want to. But they only last for a few seconds. Their cooldown's a lot longer than zombie dogs, that's why I opted for zombie dogs. Bang! And you see, guys, it's going to be a lot of fun. Like, a lot of fun. Let's just chill through, man. Hey! Just chill through, guys. Just chill. Chill all the way through. There's another pack, so explode, Pestilence. Drop the dogs, go back in chicken form, and off we go again. To be honest, what I could do, I could actually numlock, so auto cast zombie dogs, really. So as soon as I come out chicken form, it's going to cast it for me automatically. There you go. Easy peasy, guys. Go get your loots. Get your loots, man. It's good. Right, let's quickly upgrade this gem a little bit. And let's go over the build, guys. Lovely. Right, back to town. So you guys, Season 29 is today at the time of this video at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, guys, 5 PM, man, your time. Right, let's have a look. Right then, guys, so it's an Arakir build with Memju's Carbon Knife and Offhand, which has been buffed. So I'll quickly read this out. Your Hex Angry Chicken explosion damage is increased by 2000%, and slain enemies trigger an additional explosion. That's where you get that massive explosion. Your Hex Angry Chicken lasts 15 seconds, and your movement speed is increased by an additional 100%. Also, guys, you can smash through all breakables and breakable doors as well, which is great. But this is new, guys. You now gain 75% damage reduction. This build is extremely tanky, which is great. It's really tanky. These bonuses last while you're out of chicken and for 5 seconds after. Even when you're out of chicken form, you still got that damage reduction, which is really nice. Really good. Lovely. Then, guys, while you're in an angry chicken, you spawn a chicken every half a second that seeks out enemies and deals 100% your angry chicken explosion damage. So, yeah. Carving knife, guys, and off-hand, basically. Okay, lovely. Then, guys, we're using the Arakir set, so gloves, shoulders, chest, legs, and boots, okay? So Arakir, guys, basically buffs our hex damage massively, and also gives you a damage reduction by 75% when you're inside the web. The web is classed by the big spider by itself, okay? So, Yeah, you get massive introduction when you're in the web, but for these sort of speeds, you don't have to worry about it. Just blast through. But yeah, we get to basically 25% 1,000 damage bonus, guys, to Hex Angry Chicken. Boom! Lovely, lovely. Well, then, guys, so rings use a combination of elements. So as you hit the poison rotation, which we just went past, if you explode your chicken on the poison rotation, that's when you do your biggest spike DPS. Just make sure, if you can, apply Local Swarm Pestilence to your target to increase the damage by 300% from the Ring of Impetus in the queue. We'll go over that in just a sec. First German guide you want to use, of course, is Bane in the Trap with a big damage bonus. Okay. Then, guys, you want to use the Ring of Royal Grandeur. You get this from Axmar Bounty Mats. That achieves us the 6-piece bonus here for Arakir. And, of course, the Guardians as well for 3-piece. Next gem guide you want to use is Zia Stone of Vengeance. I'll put in Zia Stone of Vengeance in this build instead of Gizzard. Now, normally you would use Gizzard, guys, to give you a shielding effect to protect you from the bad effect of Squirt's Necklace. Okay. But Zia Stone of Vengeance is extremely good with the check-ins, okay? Because it's going out, it's stunning them as well, because Zia Stone of Vengeance does stun as well. And it gives you tons of damage at range. So these check-ins just absolutely wreck with Zia Stone of Vengeance. Okay, if you're dying from Squirt's Necklace, the negative effects, just put this gem inside over Zia Stone of Vengeance, especially if you're in hardcore, okay? Just put Gizzard over Zia Stone of Vengeance if you're dying somehow. You shouldn't be, because the amount of damage reduction in this, guys, from the Arakir, this and this, is just insane now, and the combos on top, so should be fun. But yeah, if you're dying, pop in a Gizzard, guys, especially on hardcore, okay? The last amulet, guys, we've got here, it's called Squirt's Necklace, so you basically get a massive stacking damage buff. Like I said, you lose this damage buff if you get hurt, okay? But I feel like the Zia Stone Dimension damage up top is just really nice. Then, guys, Bane are powerful, okay, for an extra 30% damage buff. Sorry, 20% damage buff for X seconds and elite damage bonus on top. Brilliant! Okay, guys, so I'm using Guardians. Guardians is absolutely fantastic. Crafted at the Blacksmith. You can get the plan, I believe, from doing bounties, I think. So, yeah, Guardian set, guys, you basically get a massive melee damage reduction and range damage reduction, which is really nice. But you also gain 100% of your base strength, dex, intelligence, and vitality. So it just gives you tons of tank. Look, I've got 1.5 million HP. It's absolutely nuts, man. And we get 3-piece bonus because we've got Roll on, okay? So it just gives you tons and tons of main stat and health. The health, it just makes you so godly. It's absolutely crazy. Brilliant. Brace guards, always Lukumba's Ornament Brazier for the extra damage reduction from when you've got Soul Harvest stacks, okay? So always keep these stacks up and you're even tougher. Very, very nice. Always, guys, Diamond in the helm for cooldown and Topazes in legs and chest for extra DPS. If you need more tank, just put in Rubies or Emeralds instead, and that way it'll give you armor bonus. Lovely. Right then, guys, let's go to the cube. In the cube, guys, is the new Cluck Eye. So basically what this does now, if we quick read it out again, Angry Chicken turns all your pets into exploding chickens. Chickens deal 200% increased damage, and Angry Chicken deals 50% more damage per exploded chicken. Okay, so that's why it's important to, before you go into chicken form, summon zombie dogs, okay? It's on a very short cooldown, 45 seconds, okay? So, because we're killing a lot of stuff, it's tricking us really quickly. You can go for Legion Daggers instead, but they're a timed pet at 120 seconds, and you get 8 of these. Well, you get 5, sorry. You get 5 of these, so, well, Legion Daggers got 8. So, you can do this one instead, but it's got a much longer cooldown on it. That's all I went for zombie dogs for more consistency, okay? And what you can do, you can just numlock trick this and just auto cast it, okay? Just Google numlock trick, guys. It's basically auto casting skill on your hotbar. Brilliant. Right then, guys, so next up is it's basically you can choose what you like, but I'm trying to focus on the auto chickens blasting out, killing trash, so that way we can get through the rifts a little bit quicker. So I've gone for Hexing Pants of Mr. Yan. I haven't used that in ages. So your resource gen is increased as well. And then when you're moving, you get 20%, sorry, your resource gen and damage, sorry, is increased by 25%. Sorry, I need a coffee. And while moving, it's decreased by 20%. So because we're moving all the time, we get a massive damage spike. So you can see that's 3.8 mil, and when we're moving now, it's 5.5 mil. So while we're on the move, guys, especially with the chickens flying out, that's a lot of damage to gain for just one item, you know. So that's what pops it in. There's some other things you can use as well. You can use Saint's Archer's Gauge, for instance, to give you a shielding effect. You know, you can use this instead, so that way Squirts doesn't hurt you. That's fine. So that way you don't have to worry about not using Gizzard. Okay, so you can use St. Archer's Gauge instead. You can do that. If you want Ultra Tank, and say you're on Hardcore and you really don't want to die, then definitely use Aquila Cuirass. Your defense goes through the roof. Absolutely through the roof. Also, if you go in Hardcore, I wouldn't use Squirts in the COE setup. Go Endless Walk set. Okay, then I've already got the build up on the channel, but for the push version, but Aquila with Endless Walk set and this setup, It's absolutely nuts. Your toughness would go up into like 12 billion. It's absolutely crazy. You're virtually indestructible. Then, guys, Ring of Emptiness. Okay, so as you cast Local Swarm, you and your non-fetch pets deal 300% increased damage to enemies affected by your Horn or Local Swarm. I guess that's your big damage buff. Lovely. Right then, guys, let's go with skills, then the follow-up. Okay, guys, Soul Harvest Soul 8. This is our movement speed skill. Also, approximately comes on Embrace with the damage reduction. Okay, so you always keep this up to 5 stacks. It gives you big movement speed bonus and intelligence. Great. Piranhas, guys, Piranha Native for grouping, basically. So while you're out of your chicken form, you can cast like your Pestilence and all that, then your Spirit Walk, get your dogs up, and then cast Native. Get everything to get into one spot, because it pulls them into one spot. And then go into chicken form, then the chickens are going to start blasting out and just one-shot them. It's really, really good. Local Swarm Pestilence, guys. Okay, so this lasts 8 seconds. So ROE will last 8 seconds for the damage buff. Okay, and just cast this on basically just strong monsters like elites and stuff like that. Spirit Walk Severance, guys, is our speed boost button and oh shit button. Okay, so you're immune for 2 seconds. So say an explosion's going off, you can just pop this and be absolutely fine. Hex Angry Chicken, guys, this is your main explosion thing. So while you're in Hex Angry Chicken, like I said, you're gonna be shooting at chickens automatically, and then press any other skill key to set it off. Boom! That's when the big trigger goes off. Like I said, make sure you explode, if you can, on Poison Rotation right here. That's your big damage rotation right there. Lovely, lovely. Then, guys, Summon Zombie Dog's Lifelink. Just use Lifelink because they just give you a bit of damage reduction. So with Leeching Beast, one of these two. But like I said, most of the time you want these guys up because when they die, they're going to give you damage from Cluck Eye. Okay, so every time you do your rotation, as you exploded, you want to be recasting your dog straight away. Because that way, when you go into your next chicken form, Cluck Eye is going to proc and give you the extra damage bonus on top. Okay, lovely. Then, guys, Fierce Loyalty. You don't have to take this. I just like the extra movement speed. But instead of this, you can just take Confidence Ritual instead for way more DPS and close range. So you can basically make your big chicken explosion hit really hard with Confidence Ritual. But if you're doing this low-B ones like 90s, maybe 100s, you can get worried with Fierce Loyalty, to be honest, and just get through it a little bit quicker. Fetch Siphon, guys, basically summons pets as your DPS in automatically from your chickens, which is nice. So, yeah, as you get siphons up as well and you go into your chicken form, it's going to boost your damage up from Cluck Eye. Gravy Adjusted, guys, for cooldown. You can take Trouble Rights instead. But GI is better, in my opinion. When you're doing big trash backs, you can reset all your cooldowns like your chicken, like straight away. If you want, you can actually run both. You can run GI and change Fierce Loyalty to Trouble Rights if you want to. That way you're in chicken form all the time. Then, guys, Pierce the Veil. I took Pierce the Veil because I want the chickens at range to do lots and lots of damage, okay? And there you go. Okay, guys, last thing is the follower setup. Okay, always like to use the Enchantress, so Charm, Amplification, Powered Shield, and Fate Slaps, what I'm using. Indestructible Token, of course, and then I'm using Thunder Fury, guys, paired with Wildwood Ring, so that way you get a stun, especially on the Rift Guardian and other monsters, just protects you, slows them down, knocks at their melee speed as well. And then, because it's my T16 swap out gear, I've just left on Cane Screwdrivers, Sages, Canes, and Sage's Boots again. And when I do my T16, which I just uploaded a minute ago, I just swap out the other 2 rings and achieve all the bonuses again for T16. Brilliant! Shoulders, guys, homing pads for damage reduction, especially for hardcore. That 65% can save you. Rush just for the attack speed. Broken Crown for gems, guys, as usual. And of course, Flavor of Time to make all the pylons last twice as long, which is great. Then Nemesis Brace, guys, summon extra elites from pylons for more progress. And then Oculus Ring for the pool of power. If you're in that pool of power, then all your chickens and explosions will go absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And there you go, guys. Enjoy Turbo Chicken GR Speeds. Thanks very much for watching. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Build guide is in the description of the video. Thanks, guys. Enjoy Season 29.